everyone's
Mommy,
waiting for.
Mommy, why don't you do it?
Sophie, just walk with Mommy.
Okay, let's go.
You go tell Mommy where to put it.
Walk with Mommy. A long time. Sophie, walk with Mommy. Go ahead. The song has a limited length, so...
Can you show me how to do it?
We'll all walk with Sophie.
Okay, so there's enough flowers for me.
Okay, that's
Yay!
Sorry. Thank you, Mom.
We'll do it together, see? Sorry. Do you want to throw some out?
When we'll stand, Emily's coming.
Look how pretty they are.
You can sit down now. So welcome everybody to this beautiful place on this beautiful day. And what a happy day. It's Emily and Lee's wedding day.
And we're happy and honored to have been, first to be here, but also to have been asked to officiate at the wedding.
So in preparing for the wedding, Emily and Lee looked for writings that captured what marriage means to them. They found this passage by Khalil Gibran that they would like to share. Marriage is a union of two divinities, that a third might be born on the earth. It is a union of two souls in a strong love for the abolishment of separateness. It is a higher unity which fuses the separate unities within the two spirits. It is the golden ring in a chain, whose beginning is a glance and whose ending is eternity. It is the pure rain that falls from an unblemished sky to fructify and bless the fields of divine nature.
As the first glance from the eyes of the beloved is like a seed sown in the human heart, and the first kiss of her lips like a flower upon the branch of the tree of life, so the union of two lovers in marriage is like the first fruit or the first flower of that seed.
Mike is going to read a selection of pictures.
We are doubling up on Khalil Gibran on marriage. You were born together, and together you will be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not of the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, even though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow.
And now Regina is going to share the 7 blessings.
My reading begins with an adaptation of the Sheva Brachot, 7 blessings, which is a central part of the Jewish wedding ceremony. May you drink of life as you drink of the fruit of the vine. Draw contentment, comfort, and happiness from your own cup of life. Find life's joys heightened and its bitterness sweetened. May you always recognize and respect each other's unique and irreplaceable qualities. Revel in your differences and possess the grace to accept what you cannot change. May you know all facets of life and draw strength from your marriage as you experience joy and struggle, beauty and sorrow, sweat, tears, solitude, companionship, laughter, and ecstasy. May you embrace, perpetuate, and respect all life. Open your home and hearts to the needy and vulnerable. May you bring people together in community as you have brought us together through your union today. In joy we have come to witness your marriage. May you find perfect happiness in each other and create the world you wish to inhabit. With joy and gladness, mirth, song, delight, and rejoicing, love and harmony, peace and companionship, may the vows of this couple ring out from their wedding chuppah. Let us all rejoice with the bride and groom. That concludes the 7 blessings. I'm going to end with the 3,200-year-old prayers, which the rabbi ended the ceremony for Robin and Elliot. May the Lord bless you and guard you. May the Lord be kind to you and even gracious. May the Lord favor you and grant you his most precious wisdom.
Thank you, Mike and Regina. Some aspects of this ceremony, like the settings here at the Benedetto Catskill home, and the incorporation of the Jewish tradition of the chuppah, serve as reminders of loved ones from past generations. As Emily and Lee prepare to join and expand their new families, they asked us to take a moment to reflect upon those family members who cannot be with us today. We ask that they be in your hearts and in your thoughts.
So in preparing for the wedding, Fred and I asked Emily and Lee to tell us something about how they met and fell in love. And we thought we would share some of the Bernie and Benny story. So, beginning with the first glance from the eyes of the beloved. They first saw each other in a chance meeting on the street. Lee was with another girl, and Emily was with some mutual friends. For Emily, it was love at first sight. She sensed his soulfulness and his sense of fun. His playfulness reminded her of her dad, Manny. And he was good looking.
They next met at a Halloween party. Emily dressed as a bunch of grapes, with red balloons all over, and Lee had a mustache painted on his beard. Lee thought Emily was flirtatious, but Emily denies it, saying she was dating someone else then. But there was a spark. Now it's January, and a mutual friend was having a birthday party at a pizza and bowling place, and it was also Lee's birthday. He was opportunistically hoping that Emily would show up. The party started, pizza and bowling, but no Emily. Partway through the bowling part, Emily shows up with 2 guys, one on each arm. Turns out they weren't boyfriends, they were Rich and Gaston, good friends. Emily had also been hoping Lee would be there. They were glad to see each other, and they hit it off divinely. It was a very happy birthday.
Thus the courtship began. It was in part conducted through the internet across an online Scrabble board. Using the chat box, they got to know each other, and their mutual sense of humor came across beautifully. She even beat him at Scrabble a time or two. Emily did not like being beaten. But it wasn't all fun and games. Her job was very stressful and upsetting, and he wasn't always feeling great. Rather than turning them off to one another, these challenges brought them together. She understood and supported him. He cheered her up and validated her. Their relation deepened. They had much in common. They even enjoyed cooking together. They traveled and got along well together in sometimes difficult, sometimes smelly circumstances. All good signs of compatibility.
So now we're back at the same pizza and bowling place where they originally connected, but one more obstacle had to be overcome. They had rented a car, but a snowstorm prevented them from returning it, and they kept it, or had to keep it, for 2 extra days. When Lee returned the car, they gave him a voucher for a free tank of gas in compensation for the inconvenience of having to keep the car and dig it out. But Emily thought they should have given more. Over beers in this pizza and bowling place, an argument started. Lee wanted to end it so he could propose. So he asked Emily what she thought a just compensation should have been. She said,
$35.
so Lee gave her the $35 and the argument was over. And the marriage proposal could proceed. At the bar, behind the glass, a ring. A would you?
Yes.
And here we are today.
When we asked Emily and Lee to tell us something about why they loved one another, here are some of the things that they told us.
We enjoy talking together.
We sing together.
She has an expressive face. It's endearing. She's attractive.
I love his musical voice.
She's intelligent.
He is so articulate.
She always finds ways to compromise and work things out.
He is generous and loving.
What she shows you is what she really is. There's no other shoe to drop.
He knows me and loves me. He shows me how he loves me and how he treats me.
She has a sense of humor. She even likes my jokes.
He is playful. When I come home from work all tied up and angry, his silliness unties the knots.
She is outgoing and social with my friends, but she understands my introverted side.
He has qualities that remind me of my father, who sings and plays music.
I feel comfortable with her.
I feel that I am home with him.
She's accepting of me.
I feel safe to be myself with him.
She never holds grudges.
He even loves Leo.
Now, Emily and Lee will exchange their vows.
You can hold hands, or
Sure.
you want me to hold you?
That would be great. So luckily, Susan and Fred wrote pretty much my vows for me. And I didn't worry too much about writing these because everything is very busy. And I love everything about you. And I admire you. And you never embarrass me. Ever. I'm proud of you. And so is this where I do the vows part? I promise. I promise to be kind. I promise to accept you. I promise to laugh with you and at you every day. I promise to love you, to trust you, to listen to you. And I promise to earn and appreciate your love and trust.
You, Emily, have brought great joy and contentment to my life. You make me laugh, and you make me think. You comfort me, and you inspire me. You accept me and you love me as I am, and you have helped me to accept and to love myself as I am. For those reasons, and for many others, I promise to be kind to you, to accept you, to laugh with you and at you every day, to listen to you, to trust you, to love you, and to earn and appreciate your trust and your love.
Now that Lee and Emily have exchanged their vows, they ask that you, their families, also join in the vow. If you please stand. Will you, who have loved and nurtured Lee and Emily, who have shared with them joy and laughter, growth and adventure, now receive these two into your families as a support, giving them your loving support as they establish themselves as a family within your own. Will you promise to support and sustain them in marriage and nurture them with love and care? If so, please say, we will.
Now, Emily and Lee, we get to officially ask you to declare your intent to marry. So, please join hands. Jordan, can I get the rings? Do you, Lee, take Emily to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And you, Emily, take Lee to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do. Besides myself.
Now, in the power vested in us by the state of New York and the internet, I pronounce you wife and husband.
Muzzle.
Somebody up, we need a glass. Until the glass is here, it's not sealed.
Where's the camera? Stand back.
Only one shot.
Get your seat ready. Okay.
Bravo.
Now all the birdies are gonna come.
And then I could hear the sound coming from the speaker.
What a waste of bird food.
Congratulations, kids.
She's taking the picture. Yeah, I was kind of confused. I was coming from this one.